Hey everyone, well it's Friday, January 10th. It's gonna get really cold this weekend, and I'd planned to go winter camping, so that's what Boss and I are doing. We're going winter camping. So I brought the new canvas tent out, and I got my new way stove, and Boss and I are gonna go give it a shot. So it's minus 22 right now, and it's 6 p.m. It's going to be to get down to minus 32 Celsius, and with the wind it's supposed to be minus 42 Celsius. So we're in for a cold one. It's going to be a perfect test for this new tent and the stove. So here we go. That's better, eh, bud? Well, we've been driving for 25 minutes. We've got probably another 15 or 20 to go. We've dropped down to minus 24, and the moon is out, so hopefully that helps me be able to see a little better to find a spot. But we're just about there. Well, we're not quite there yet. And it's minus 25. And it's only 6:36. Well, looks like some people beat me to it. So there's another crew out here. Sorry, I guess you can't see me in this dark. There's another crew out here. With quads and everything like that, and I guess this is where they go camping as well. So I'm gonna pick a new spot. We continue on. It's only 6:41 now. Another 10 minutes has passed, and it is minus 29. So it's getting cold, and it's getting cold fast. Off we go to find a new spot. And if they got quads, I'd imagine they're going to be ripping around this place here. So I'm going to go to a whole different section of this area. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm running into every spot I know of, or that I'm checking. I'm running into, this should not be here. This is a new logging road. So that's what I'm running into. I'm running into, I haven't been in this area in a long time, and it's clearly, these trails are going through, there's machinery on the side of the road, so it's being logged out, and I don't want any of that. So, oh boy, I hope that's a road, otherwise I'm going in the drink. Yeah, that's a road. I am running into, I don't know, I'm having a tough time finding a good spot, but I did find one. I think it's gonna have to do. It's already after 7, and I need to get setting up. So I let Boss out at this one spot that looked pretty good, and I let him out, and it was like a minute, and he was starting to lift his paws and that kind of stuff. So I do have his mutlucks, and I've got his sweater and that kind of stuff, but I don't imagine he'll be able to be outside for too long at a time, which is fine. I think at minus 32, I don't want to be outside for too long at a time either. Okay. Turn that fan down for a minute. This is the spot we just looked at. not too long ago. These are all my tracks. There was no other tracks in here, so I think I'm gonna try and set up in that little hole there somewhere. All right, let's do this. Holy man! Well, good news and bad news. Good news is I think I found a fairly level spot. The snow is super light, so it was easy just to push it out of the way. Yes, my boy. The bad news is that I hear logging equipment working. So I know my boy, okay my boy, yes, okay. So I'm not in for a solitude weekend, that's for sure. Oh man, it says it's minus 29 and it feels like it out there. My face is frozen already. Hear that? It's like not very far away. It's actually really loud. They just crashed through a bunch of trees. So that's great. Just debating right now. I haven't unloaded anything. All I've done was shovel snow. And I'm just debating if there's anywhere else I could go. It's still early, like it's dark here at what, 5:30 now. So I knew it was going to be dark. In fact, I waited until it was a bit darker. I like doing this kind of stuff in the dark. I'm trying to think if there's another spot close by or within, half an hour, 45 minutes that I could go to. But I know the logging is happening at the other end of this road as well. That's where we went and just got some wood not too long ago, so. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, well. Diesel machine's running or not, I think I'm committed. I can drown them out with an audiobook or something. Because I won't be listening to the forest tonight. Unless they stop. Alright, I got my lights all set up. I'm not shutting my truck off until my heat is on in the tent. So just in case something happens, I've got my boy with me here, so I need to make sure that I've got consistent, good, flawless heat in the tent. Get it all set up, get him a platform to sit on before I shut this truck off. So I'm going to use my headlights to set up. And the other thing I'm doing this time, because I'm going out for the next 4 or 5 weekends in a row. I'll be coming out, going somewhere, winter camping. And the wife and the little dog want to come as well. So I bought 2 tarps. I bought a PVC tarp for the bottom, and then I bought a canvas tarp for on top of that, and then I'm going to set my tent up over top. So I'm going to test that out tonight, just to see how that goes. And then if it works, then great. It'll be comfortable for the little dog. So it's a bit more setup tonight than typically I would do with this kind of a tent. This tent does not have a floor in it, and You know, that's part of the reason why I bought this one. I wanted a quick setup, and I could hack down a center pole if I needed to, instead of taking this one if something should happen. Yeah, so I guess we'll start getting set up and see how that goes. Everything is very crunchy. Oh. I can only imagine how slippery that will be with snow on your boot. Oh, man. Okay. So, first lesson learned, don't put a poly tarp underneath your tent. So I had to take the tarp out. It was just sliding around all over the place, so whew. Eskimo ice shack screws, ice anchors. This is what I'm going to be using. Well, 4 corners are in. Time to put up the center pole. So this pole is the one that you can buy for it. And on this end, it's got a point on it, and I put a corkscrew on there because I got the canvas floor. But I have the plate that this point goes into. So if you're just setting it up into snow, the plate stops it from moving. Or from, you know, sliding around or sinking into the snow as it gets warmer in there. So because I don't want to put a hole in the canvas tarp, I just put a synthetic cork on the bottom of it, so it should act as a good rubber stop and not go through my tarp. It's so cold out here, my mouth is frozen. Well, let's get her tall. Every tree. Not gonna lie, it's getting a lot bigger than the last time I set it up. But you guys see this frost all on the collar here? I need to go visit my boy and warm up. All this working, I'm not cold at all. Like, I mean, I am so warm from working that my hands are sweating. Face is cold, but I need some water and go sit with my boy for a bit, see how he's doing, and then we'll finish this. All right, took a little bit of a break there. We're good to set up the hard ones now. And it's 8:30, so I've been kind of dawdling or whatever. Not really dawdling, but I'm not familiar setting this up. and it's been less than an hour to do that. And I mean, I put the PVC tarp down, I had to take it out, so blah blah blah. Anyways, this isn't taking long at all. It's pretty awesome. These tie outs or guy lines, they're the hardest when you don't have a tree nearby. But I brought my stakes again that I made up. Put a bit of a point on the ends of them. So I'm going to use a few of these to stake out the ones without a tree. Okay. This line looks like the one. The winner. Man, we're almost there. I just got some paracord, knife. Whoa, my camera's getting cold. Hey, that's cool. I don't know if it's just my screen or if it looks like that to you guys, but it's like, it's having a hard time. It's getting pretty cold. Anyways, guys, I'm going to, oh my gosh, it's frozen. There we go. I'm going to take care of the last guy lines, get the stove in there, and get as much of my gear in there as I can once the heat's rocking. And then Boss and I can go in there and, you know, I'll set his cot up before I bring him in, and he can at least be on his cot and nice and warm while I get camp set up inside. So what I'm trying to do, that's better, is get Boss's cot set up, get his bed made, get the nice wool blankets in here, and then I can get the stove working and him be in here. But it's really cold. So I don't know. I think I might just move my butt and get my cot in here and get his bed set up and get the stove going and then bring him in, and he can chill on the bed while I do the rest. I think I'm going to be struggling to get my cot in here. Oy, oy, oy. I'll show you. Oh man, everything is frozen. Okay. So here's the outside. It's the Classic 2 10x10, and you see this doorway here. Oh, easy now. So that's basically the inside. Lots of nice storage space there for propane and tough totes. Stove will have to go there because the jack is right above it. And I'm going to struggle, I think, to get my cot in here. Now if I pull this cot back toward the door, that'll work too, because I got enough of an access here and I could kind of overlap them at the top, but up in there, right? But this is it. And yeah, so I'm gonna get a move on here. It's getting pretty late. I'm getting pretty sore, and I'd like to get my boy out of that truck. So, all right, I'm just gonna keep moving stuff in. Do. Come on. My secret weapon for my dog. Just got this not too long ago. It is a Swiss link. Don't know if you can see that. Probably not. I'll show you tomorrow. He's also got a sweater. I can throw him in. I got my tent booties. I might as well just take everything out, right? Pillow. Thermarest. I don't think I'll need this bag liner, but I brought it. I gotta get my cot in here next. And then that stove. Okay guys. Oh, bit of change in plans. So this 10 by 10 I cannot fit 2 cots in here in an L shape or side by side. I could probably fit 2 normal ones for sure, but these big Teton frickin' monster cots, no way. I can't fit the one big Teton, so I can't fit a normal size cot and one of these big ones. I could fit 2 normal size, I betcha, but these big ones, no chance. Tried every configuration, and with where the stove is and how much room it takes up and needing a bit of a perimeter around it, there's no chance. Which is alright. I've slept on the floor many times. I've got the gear to do it, so boss will have the cot and I'll sleep on the floor. That's not a problem. Oh. Alright. I gotta go throw this in the truck like I had to do last time to let it warm up so I can bend it without breaking it. Now, oh, the pipe and the regulator are warming up in the truck. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm frozen. There we go. Whew. I need to get this in there somewhere it can warm up. I don't know. That'll do, I guess. Whew. Oh man, I gotta pull this out even more. I guess I could just go forward. That's probably perfect. No, that's cold. There we go. There we go. It's back together. And I'll put this guy on there. Really anticipating it fitting 2 cots in here. At least 2 cots. So now I'm in trouble with the wife wanting to go winter camping. I guess I'll find out what it's like on the floor for temperature to see if boss would be able to handle it. Obviously he'd have a bed and he'd have a thermarest and all that stuff, but still, like, this is the wife and little dog on a cot and boss and I on the floor spooning. I'm okay with that. I need to put the cap on outside. This one needs a little extra. This one's on the inside. Alright, we have the propane hooked up. Oh man, it is so cold. Let me get my jacket. Look at that frost. I hope I got more than one lighter, don't worry. Oh man, these valves don't even want to open. Oh. Oh, man. I don't hear it. I didn't hear this open either. Huh. Okay. Well, sometimes, sometimes these bottles don't work and I'm hearing a pop, I'm not hearing a hiss, so it's happened before. Yeah. I don't know what's up, but let's try bottle number 2. Guys, if the heat doesn't get that one working, that means we're only here for a night instead of 2. Yeah, winter camping's no joke, eh? Uh-oh. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. That is not good. Not good. 0 propane moving. I don't know, like, well, damn. I could stay out here without heat. My boy can't. What the heck? That's not good. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh man. Wow. Well, it's a good thing I came out and did this. Didn't drive 5 hours somewhere or 3 hours to the cabin to do this, right? At least I'm doing it half an hour, 40 minutes from home. Looks like I'm going home, guys. Son of a... I don't know what to do. It's like that plunger or something inside there is lifted and it won't release, and I don't know how to get it to release. I really don't. I also don't trust it now, right? Well, that is a mess, isn't it? Isn't that a mess? Nope. I hear nothing. Oh. I don't know. I do not know what to do here. Aside from go home. Oh, son of a... My poor boy, he's been in the truck for 4 hours already. I let him out now and again, but it's so cold out. There we go. I guess it just wasn't screwed in tight enough. Oh, that was close. Oh, guys, you don't know how close I was to going home there. Oh. I mean, these valves don't even want to turn. At all. They really don't. Alright, so how am I gonna fix that? Right, I'm gonna have to make damn sure they're tight, I guess. I got a leak detector, so I'll be checking that. Whew. That was close. We were going home. Alright. Well, that makes me happy. Oh, I put the screwdriver away. I should have left it in there. Oh. Okay. I guess next up is get boss in here once it goes up to touch. Definitely feel heat now. Okay. Whoa. I think I just have like a backpack to bring in. And that's it. And then I'll bring my boy in here, shut the door. So I'm gonna grab the rest of the gear. And I'll grab the rest of the gear as quick as I can here. I'm gonna wipe some of the snow away if I can, and that's it. And then I can shut the door and let the place warm up. So I'll be right back. All right, guys. It's getting nice and warm in here, so I'm gonna shut the door. I'm gonna sit in the truck with my boy for a bit, let it warm up, and then we're gonna come in. What a start! That's great. It was great. Got it rocking full blast. That's all just steam because it's got nothing to burn but propane, so that's all steam. Pretty awesome. That chimney's a bit tall, but I didn't have anything in between. So, okay, we're I'm gonna let the place warm up, let the objects warm up, and oh, sorry. I'm frosty. It's all frost. My chin is frozen, but the rest of me, not so bad. It's 10:30 on the dot. So it was after 7 when we came here, right, my boy? Come on up here. Yeah, come on up. You're a good boy. Come on. I'm sorry, hey? Hey, you're blocking all the light. getting cold. Blower motor decided to stop working today. Usually if I hit it in the right spot, it'll go. Whoops. Whoops. You're kidding. Come on. It's trying. There we go. There we go, bud. We got heat again. It's not cold in here at all. So he was fine. I'm gonna back the truck up. I'm gonna turn it around so the tailgate is facing the tent. There's a lot of stuff still in the box. I got my chainsaw and chainsaw gas. I've got a tote, that kind of stuff, so good boy. So me and my boy are just gonna sit here, have a drink, I think. I'm really thirsty. And then we're gonna shut her down and move into the tent. So, I'll see you in a bit. Hey bud, say hi. Oh, where's you? I can't see your face. Where's your face? Okay guys, I'll see you in a bit. So, I feel really bad for my boy. It's 10:30. For sure, I think I left at 6. And it's 10:30, so I mean 4.5 hours, that's rough. Tomorrow I'll take him for a nice long run. Nice long walk. I'll put his mutlocks on and his sweater and we'll just go and play until he says he's had enough. I don't know if you guys can see how bright it is, but that's just the moon lighting all this up. And it's quite bright. Like you can even see my shadow in the snow. That's pretty awesome. So this is one of Reynolds' ponds. And there's the tent, and Boss is out now. And in we go. Ready to go in, bud? Wanna go in here? Oh, I feel the heat. There you go, my boy. Go on. There you go. There you go. I know that was awkward. I didn't open the door enough. Alright. Good boy, hey? Yeah. You just lay down. Yep, you lay down. I'll get you covered up. There you go. Alright, we'll start with this one. That's probably going to be more than enough for right now. Hey, there you go. There you go. You'll be warm. It's not cold in here yet. Or that bad. So, let me get a couple lanterns going. Good boy, eh? Oh yeah, good boy. So I'm gonna get it brightened up in here, guys. But I'll show you with what. So these lights, I don't know, did I give you the French side or English? Yeah. LE brand, which is Lighting Ever. These things are amazing. They are battery banks as well as lanterns. And I bought those Frabble lights for the ice shack. Garbage. I sent them all back. They're junk. This thing is, I think it's 280 lumens. Let's see. It's dimmable. Yes, I knew that. Yeah, 280 lumens. And it'll last for 5 hours. So the duration is not great on high, but high is also too much. So I'm gonna get one of these going here. Actually, I did buy these for the ice shack, but I think these are gonna become my new camping lantern. And they have, let me see if I can get this right here. Oh, no, I can't. I gotta hook up my other lights. Anyways, these have this USB cord. See the USB plug there? And it's part of the lantern. So you charge them through USB. They're magnets as well. That's an aluminum pole, so it's not going to stick. But yeah, they're pretty awesome. So that's one on high, and that's dimmed. Whoa! So yeah, on high, one will light this entire tent up. So I can't wait to tough. Can't wait to try these in a bigger tent like my other canvas tent. But for now, I'm going to hang this one up here on the clothesline, and I do not need the other one. I brought a second one. Don't need it. This is plenty bright. This is great. Alright guys, I'm going to brush some snow away before it melts and gets too warm, and try and clean up the floor a bit, and then I'm going to make my bed, get set up, and then I think I'm going to have a beer or something. This thing's burning on high. It's not going to need to be. I'm already ready to take my jacket off. It's warm in here. Very warm. So, happy. Oh, this close, guys. We were this close to packing up and going home. I'd have been getting home at like midnight, if not later. I wouldn't have packed everything up nicely either. I'd have just thrown it all in the back of the truck and closed totes that I could and just threw gear, piled it up. I would not have done it well. And still would have only been home at midnight. So, I'm going to get a bit organized here, get my bed ready, and then we'll see where we're at, okay? Okay. Well, I've got the carbon monoxide detector on. I did the leak detector. You know, I did my test with just a lighter, and it triggered right away and started increasing the ppm, so I put it around everything in that propane tank. That just out of chance I tightened one more time, and that's what it was, that's what it needed to work. I went back over there and I was able to tighten it like 2 full turns worth, so it was just that cold that the steel and the connections and everything had just shrunk. It was just that cold. It didn't want to go. So it's warmed up now, and I was able to tighten it. You know, I did the tester everywhere, and we don't have any leaks. I forgot my thermometer because I was going to test it, but boss is cold, so I've got 4 or 5 blankets on him right now. And that seemed to have done the trick. He's starting to snore a little bit, so that's how I know he's happy again. Alright guys, well, I've dimmed the lantern. Got my phone for an audiobook, and I think I'm just gonna square away a few things here, and then I'm gonna hit the sack. So thanks for joining me. This was almost a disaster. And I'll see you guys in the morning, if I wake up.